Hey guys, it's Chloe and today I'm here to talk about the brand new YSL All Hours Foundation. So I have half of it on one side of my face, like half of my face is done with the YSL foundation and half of my face is done with the Infallible by Loreal. This is my Holy Grail foundation. So I've been wearing this foundation for about a week now and I've gathered my thoughts on it. And I'm going to show you in the video. I'm going to tell you why I compared it to this one and just overall how I feel about it. So first of all, I'm going to read you a few claims on the box. It says on the box that it's 24-hour long wear, flawless matte, full coverage with SPF of 20 and it is oil free. So that straight away I was like, yes, this is what I need. I was so excited for this foundation, so excited to try it out. So yeah, I picked it up last week and I was going to do like a first impressions on it, but then I thought, wait, let me test it out, because actually I was using it to like touch up a little bit. Straight away I was like, this isn't what I expected. So I thought, let me test it out for a week and then I will get on camera and I will tell you my thoughts. So I've been wearing it all week for work. My days are about 13 hours long that I have my makeup on for. Well, technically like 16 by the time I get home, chill for a few hours and take it off. But as far as like how long I needed to stay on, I needed to stay on for about 13 hours. And yeah, so I put this foundation through a lot of tests and basically I'm going to tell you in this video, did it work out for me? You will have to keep on watching. And why did I compare it to a drugstore foundation? You will have to keep on watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe at the end of the video, and we're just going to get straight into it. Also, I'm a little bit awkward in the video, like the footage of me applying the foundation, because my friend was here and I haven't really filmed in front of him before. Oh my god, he left his jacket. That's two I own now. I'm not crazy, guys, I promise. But yeah, so yeah, I'm a little bit awkward in the footage. So I do apologise that, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that my thoughts helped you out with working out whether this foundation is going to be the one for you. So on this side of my face, I'm going to take the YSL foundation. I'm just going to take, I've done like 2 pumps for now. And as always, I go in with a sponge. Now the only difference, like that I think that we're going to see straight away is the colour difference, because this actually isn't a bad match to the rest of me. I can still never find my exact shade, but this one is actually pretty close. It's the closest I've ever found, so I do enjoy that about it. So I'm going to get to applying this side while I talk to you because I'm looking crazy. But like obviously you can see, this is the YSL side and this is the Loreal side. You can see like the coverage is there. Yeah, it did cover up pretty much everything on my face, but it's one of those ones that's like, it kind of looks see-through. I don't know, like, you can see, it's not that you can see the foundation sitting on top of the skin, but you can just see that there's like a layer of coverage on the skin, if you get me. Like, it doesn't settle on the skin funny, to be honest. It sinks in really nicely, but the coverage just looks kind of see-through. Like, this one isn't as full coverage, but it looks just a little like, it looks like it's covering my skin and it's not just like a layer of coverage on my skin, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain. So actually the colour difference isn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. It's actually pretty close. This one is, it's just like a little bit more pink, so that's why I'm not really a fan of this one. It comes off slightly orange, whereas this one looks like a little bit more like skin. But actually, I don't know if you can be able to, I do have a lot of imperfections, but like this side is actually a little bit more coverage than the YSL side. I might actually build up a little bit, even though I do actually have like 2 layers on, and also it doesn't take me half as much foundation from the L'Oreal as it does with this side. I couldn't really measure it because it's a squeezy tube, it's not like a pump.
Ben said, look, the thing I just tagged you on Facebook, it generally looks like Lauren's dad has grown hair and started stealing motorbikes.
This better not be offensive.
It actually does.
So now that I've added another layer on top of that, I enjoy a lot more how it's looking. The foundation does look really, really nice. It's just not at all what I expected, as I explained in the intro. And it does look like a lot more fresher than this side. This side's kind of showing up my texture a little bit more. But now I'm going to go away, I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I'm going to bake my face how I usually would, and then I will come back quickly and then I'll be doing check-ins. So it has been like 6 hours since I applied the foundation. So this is the YSL side and this is the L'Oreal side. I'm gonna grab my mirror to do a little close-up on myself. Like, honestly, this side of my face is so shiny. Like, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on the sides of my nose, that side to that side. I mean, I'm shiny anyway. It's been 6 hours, but I know for, like, I can see on my forehead as well that this side is a little bit more shiny, and I just know that this side's been worse because if anybody has oily skin, I don't know if this is just me, but like I feel as though it's everybody. When the oils start to like really come through, my face gets really itchy up on my forehead and in this corner of my nose, which I have actually been itching at it. But I haven't had any of that on this side. So I know that this side is holding the oils in a lot more. The coverage has worn down a little bit on this side. I've been laying in bed and just dossing and eating and chilling and getting shit done that I needed to get done. It hasn't really been like that much of an eventful day, but you know, I've been doing enough for the foundation to really wear itself in. As I probably mentioned in the intro, I have been wearing this foundation to work for the past week, and I've been really trying with it. But see, when I'm at work, I work like at the minute doing like 9 hours, but obviously like I work out of town, so like usually I put my makeup on at about 6:30 and I don't return home till about 6 o'clock. So it's on for like 13 hours. I think 12 hours, whatever. And I need something that's gonna hold me, and the Loreal Infallible, it does the job. I do get marks for my glasses all the time, but my glasses remove this foundation too. My glasses remove like every foundation that I put on my face. So I do get my glasses marks, and sometimes a little bit will come off around my nose, but not half as bad as this. Ever since I discovered my Beauty Bakery baking powder, the Flour by Beauty Bakery, ever since I discovered that powder, I don't really need to powder at work. Well, to be honest, I haven't really been doing it all, because when I did feel a little bit of oil coming through and I was powdering, I noticed it was getting cakey because I didn't need to powder. Like, I do like to keep myself completely matte, but I didn't need to powder. So pretty much since I discovered that powder, I've just been wearing my Loreal Infallible every single day, and I don't need to powder. I do blot on my fingers. It sounds really weird, but like, watch this on my forehead. It just takes away shine. So as long as my hands are clean, I will just tap down with my fingers and it works amazingly. But yeah, but I don't need to powder. With this foundation, I've been powdering, and for a girl like me, I don't need that. Like, now that like oily skin has been a struggle for me for a very long time. It's what stopped me getting like really into makeup from a young age, because like a lot of my friends who didn't have oily skin, they could look flawless for ages, and I would always look like a big oily mess. But when I started to learn about oily skin, I've been doing a lot of tips and tricks to help me out, like using eye primer on my nose as a primer, baking with the Beauty Bakery powder. Like, I haven't had to deal with my skin being like this. So now that it is like this, and I'm working long hours and I'm out all day, and then even when I am just out on the weekends, like, this foundation, about an hour in, it will get oily. It's as though I haven't even baked. It's as though I didn't even make the effort to bake. That's how much this foundation reacts with my oils. So yeah, but even on the weekends or on a night or during the day, just a time when I'm not at work, when I go out, I tend to be out for like a very long time. It's never usually 3 or 4 hours, and even if it is, I like to get a long way out my makeup. My days are very, very long, very, very crazy, very, very insane all the time. I'm always with somebody, I'm always doing something. So if I go for a lot of effort to put on my makeup, I like to make it last. Like, I like to keep it on my face, and that's what I was hoping for this foundation, because I tried out the Urban Decay all night, yeah, and my skin freaked out. My skin couldn't breathe through it, and it's left me with a lot of scars, and I was hurt by that foundation. Beautiful foundation, but it just didn't like me. Then I tried out the Dior foundation, exact same thing happened. Not as bad because I didn't wear it for as long. I only tried it out a few times, but the exact same thing happened. So basically what I've realised is that I have a lot of freckles, I have a lot of redness, I have a lot of uneven pigmentation, and I have very, very oily skin. And I need a thick-ass foundation that will keep me matte for hours on end, but my skin doesn't react well with those foundations. So when this came out, I was so excited because it had claims to wear for 24 hours, to keep you matte, to wear a long time, be transfer-free, and it's none of that. Like, I have seen quite good reviews on this, but that's why, like, I'm so shocked. For me, it's none of that. For me, I just don't like the foundation. I don't agree with any of the claims, and it really breaks my heart. This is actually the first thing that I've purchased from YSL. I've never really like seen anything else that I liked. I was super excited about the shades. I know that there was some controversy because there wasn't that many dark shades. I didn't really check out how many there were. I went on the Instagram that they made and I seen a shade and I screenshot it and I was like, yes. I walked in a House of Fraser and I was like, girl, give me your like a shade. But I actually got like the second down. I got the more like yellow tone one. I don't really know what my undertone is because my face is a completely different colour to my body. It's a struggle. But I was just super excited about this foundation. Like, I really thought this was going to work out for me. I thought that this was going to be the one. I thought it was going to keep me matte. I thought it was going to be full coverage. I thought it was going to be flawless because it feels really comfortable to wear. It's almost kind of like a gel consistency rather than like the typical cement foundations that I'm used to. It's kind of like a gel. It feels comfortable on the skin. It does look fresh. It does stay fresh pretty much all day. It doesn't really look cakey. Maybe a little bit around like my more oilier areas, but it does stay looking fresh, which is one thing that I can't say about this one. It doesn't look freshly applied all day. It does wear down, but this one, it looks freshly applied. It holds its coverage. It's nice, but it does transfer. It comes off my nose like constantly, no matter if I've got eye primer down or not. Even if I set it, even if I bake it, it's just like, is that being on my lip all this time? Why? So yeah, basically guys, I'm genuinely devastated over this foundation. I don't think that it's worth it. I wouldn't repurchase it. I probably won't use it at all, unless I want to lighten a foundation and I can find one intense enough that's gonna hold with that one, you know. But I'm probably just gonna pass this foundation along. I don't think that it's worth the £33 that it is. For me personally, I'm really disappointed in this foundation. I know that there's a lot of good reviews, so maybe watch other people's videos and see what they have to say on about it, but for me personally, it doesn't meet any of its claims. So that's why the foundation it's not gonna work out for me. That is everything for this video, guys. I'm sorry that it was so like, I feel like this was depressing. Like, I was just so heartbroken over this foundation, honestly. As I said, I had such high hopes for it and I've been so let down. Rocky, can you stop? I had just such high hopes for this foundation and it really let me down and I'm just heartbroken. I feel like a friend has let me down. Like, that's how I feel, honestly. But yeah, that is everything for this video. I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.